Welcome to Show of the Week Live. I'm Jane.
I'm Mike.
And I'm Andy. Hi.
So, what hot new games have you guys been playing this week?
Well, because we're between big releases at the moment, Mike, I've gone back to playing Skyrim. Skyrim for me.
Okay. Well, I see you've got your Switch there, Andy. What have you been playing?
Skyrim on the Switch.
You know, we're supposed to be a sort of like cutting-edge video games channel, and you guys are playing really old games like Skyrim.
Well, what hot new games have you been playing this week?
I've been playing the Elder Scrolls Online and the new Harrowstorm DLC.
Harrowstorm, isn't that the DLC that sets up Greymoor, which is Skyrim in Elder Scrolls Online? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Glad we cleared that up.
Yeah, play Skyrim.
Yeah.
Fools forever.
Skyrim forever, Fallout never.
What?
No, I like
Skyrim
Fallout.
forever, Fallout never.
Actually, I like Fallout. I take it back.
All right.
Fallout forever.
Fine. Hello.
Also Skyrim.
Hello. Welcome.
It's live.
Another Show of the Week live.
It's live.
It's happening again.
Look, it says 4:03 on my phone.
Yeah.
That's the proof that it's live.
Hi, YouTube.
How are you
Welcome
doing?
aboard.
How are you doing
Back
this fine
again,
Wednesday?
here we are.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking a bit about Elder Scrolls, obviously.
Harrowstorm.
But before that, what's everyone been up to this week? What's in the news?
Well, we should probably
hot off the
address
presses.
Yeah.
well, this is proof that it's live because it just happened.
E3 just got cancelled. How could we be talking about that if
Exactly.
we weren't live?
No one could have predicted.
No one could have predicted.
International Games Industry event happening in LA would be cancelled. It's
Yeah.
been cancelled. The organisers have come out and said, sorry, no, not happening.
Yeah.
How's everyone feeling about it?
So
It's fine, we'll have our own E3. We'll get,
Get a load of snacks.
We'll get Dodgems.
Yeah.
it's sad in
karaoke
a year
box.
that would have all the shiny
been a
new
bit-
Yeah,
consoles
it would
being
have been a-
unveiled properly. So after the quiet E3 we had last year, I was kind of looking forward to something a bit jazzier.
Yes.
But also, I am always deeply ambivalent about going to LA for E3.
Okay.
So, come back to me. I have strong feelings in both directions. I mean, hopefully we'll still see some of the exciting stuff that was going to be
Yeah.
there, but in a way that is
Delivered
less
directly
likely
to our
put people
eyeballs.
at risk.
They could
Yeah.
project it onto the clouds at night, and then you could look at it from your house.
Okay. Cool.
Project E3 onto the clouds. That's
Well,
what I'd
we
say.
could do it all over the internet.
Yeah.
I hear that's a big thing these days.
So I could just stream it on my phone.
No. Project it onto the clouds.
I once described my job to my father when I was like, oh, I've got to travel internationally to go and play this video game. He's like, aren't all these video games electronic? Aren't they loads of noughts and ones? And I was like, yes, Dad. And he's
Yes,
like, can't
but-
they send the noughts and ones to you instead of sending
simply
you
no
to
way.
them? I'm like, no, Dad, there is
Simply
simply
can't
no
do
way. I must travel
Yeah.
around the world to do this. Anyway, E3 is cancelled,
Yeah.
so watch this space for what we will do.
Yeah.
We'll have our own E3.
We'll have our own E3.
It'll be
We don't
better.
need those guys.
We'll
Yeah.
project ourselves onto the clouds.
We'll make our own Xbox.
Yeah.
It'll be better.
We're not going to make our own Xbox.
No,
Probably,
we'll have to call it something else, obviously.
Probably Phil will just come around to the studio. We'll get him around.
Yeah. All right. Let's
We'll
send out the
invite Phil
invite.
over for
Come on,
some
Phil.
tea.
Show us your consoles.
And you can bring the new Xbox.
Bring the console
In a
around. We'll make you
suitcase.
tea in a D&D mug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you got?
Who wants to see my mug of the day? It's this delicious D12 from our friends at Paladin.
Judging by the tea all over it, it looks like it's quite difficult to drink.
It's a challenging mug to drink out of, but I think you'll find it's very worthwhile for the credibility of drinking out of a giant D12.
What's the missing number? T. Number T.
I think it might be the 12 actually. Yeah.
Okay, the top
Well,
score then.
one of them is an ampersand, an official like D&D
That's not a
ampersand,
number.
and one of them is T. So
Okay.
yeah, there we go.
Okay, well,
now I'm going to be
elsewhere-
drinking from this. You talk,
Sure.
and I'll shamefully drink from this while spilling.
Elsewhere in the news, they announced there's going to be Super Mario Lego.
That's quite exciting, right?
I'm
The one
excited.
thing that maybe was preventing people
This is the
from
video
turning
that they
into-
put
The
on
Twitter video, yeah.
How terrifying is that Mario? Can we just say?
It's so angular, yeah.
Yeah, but I think probably what that means is there's going to be like an electronic kind of element to the Lego.
It does look like that.
That'd be
screen
amazing,
Of some
yeah,
sort,
yeah.
doesn't
Like
it?
you can play little Mario games on his chest.
Oh
or
my
something.
God, by
It would have
operating
to
his
be
arms.
something special, not just like a Lego Mario playset, not just a licensed Lego playset.
Although that is what they did with Minecraft, and Minecraft is so much like Lego already. You look at the Minecraft playsets, and it's just like a bunch of blocks.
But that makes perfect sense. In
Yeah.
a way.
Whereas Mario, you
Whereas
want him to
Mario,
jump.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to
If
be
it's like a
jumping
game,
Lego
and
man.
Watch in his chest, And you can
If
play...
if miniaturization technology has gotten that far, I'm very, very
Let's know in
excited.
chat what you want from Super Mario
Yeah,
Lego.
should we grab some chat?
Yeah.
See what chat have
the
to
point
say
of
about
doing
it.
this live is so that we can hear what you think. And
Josh-
typing.
Josh Pierini says, just donating towards the projection cloud equipment fund.
Exactly,
for
it's
Andy.
not going to be cheap, guys.
Is it going to look like a bat logo, like a Batman symbol?
Yeah, but my face.
But
in the middle
I
of
thought it was going to be E3 news.
Yeah, I'll be saying the E3 news out of my face through a cloud.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, you'll be saying teraflops really loud.
Yeah.
Like,
Teraflops.
And then the Doomsday device weather control machine will activate.
Right.
we don't have enough money for a doomsday control
Yet.
weather device.
We don't have enough money for a projector, although Josh Pierini
Wait,
is helping.
how much did you...
$20.
Is it enough for
Yeah, okay, that's not enough for a
Well
weather
destroyed.
machine.
But thank
it
you
is,
anyway.
Yeah.
it is greatly appreciated, Josh.
Okay, so what do people want from Super Mario Lego?
Jumping. That's what I
Jumping.
say.
Yeah.
That's the big
Little,
thing for
little
me.
LCD screens
Yeah.
in the chest or
A flag
face
you
or
can
eyes.
jump on and you can push and the flag goes...
Well,
at the end of a Mario game. On that.
yeah, people seem into the Mario level, Lego, sorry, even.
Lego.
Lego.
Lego Mario.
Tyler Sherrod just says, the mug.
The mug. Oh,
The mug,
yeah,
love the
right.
The mug is sweet.
I'm getting on with it.
A lot of people, in fact, more people seem excited by the mug than they do about
Hey,
Mario
hey.
Lego.
It's shiny.
All right. well, there you
Voltone pointed out it was Mario Day yesterday because it was March 10th, which is M-A-R,
Mar-10.
and then 10.
Mario.
Mario.
Yeah, exactly. So there's
or
only
if you're
been
in
that
the UK,
tiny...
it's 10 March,
10
which
March.
is Omar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
When's
be a
Wario's
downer.
Day? That's what I want to know. When's Wario's Day? When's going to be
That's
Wario's
Watch
time?
the 10th.
Watch the 10th.
The 10th of Watch.
Okay, so that's all we've got on Mario Lego at the moment, but I'm
Yes.
excited for
It's
it.
not a great deal.
Yeah.
But elsewhere in the news, I've been watching Castlevania.
Oh, okay.
that in the
on
news?
Netflix. It is news because there's a new season of Castlevania on
Yeah.
Netflix.
Oh,
Well,
here they
there
are.
you go. This
I
is what it looks
bloody
like.
love it. It's
Look at this.
everything I love.
Look
It's,
at this guy.
It's hell monsters, it's vampires.
Did the
it's
vampires make out with
angst,
each other?
It's sarcasm. Not enough, Mike. Not enough.
Right, okay.
No spoilers because
at
actually
the castle.
the castles are beautiful.
Yeah.
And there we go.
And
And so are the men.
But it's just such a funny, like witty, dramatic, cool show. Like the fight stuff. Oh, there's a new
Ooh,
man.
there's some nudity there.
It is. It scratches every itch I didn't even know I ever had, and I thoroughly recommend it. No spoilers because I haven't finished the season, but if you've got Netflix and you're not watching Castlevania, then you
What's
are
wrong
taking
with
a nap on one of the best new shows out there.
Is
So
it-
get involved.
Written by Warren Ellis, is that right?
Created by
Warren
I mean, not
Ellis.
solely written by
Yeah,
Warren
yeah,
Ellis,
yeah.
I think. But yeah, they call them the Night Creatures.
Oh.
So without spoilers on the first two seasons and what's happened there, like it's all kicking off.
Yeah.
Season 3, we're deep in the stuff now. So
yes
in the
stuff.
shizzle now. So
right.
it's good times, honestly.
If you want a show
Full
where a bunch
recommendation.
of self-righteous clerics are like, we shall destroy the vampires, and then they get totally owned. by
Absolutely
vampires.
owned. Yeah,
You're
good. I'm
in for
into it. I'm
There's
into
whips,
it.
real good whip actions.
Yeah, it looks super hard to make because everyone's got such
The animation
flowing
is
clothes
beautiful.
and
The hair and
Mm.
clothes and everything is so
expensive.
luxurious about the animation. Yeah.
It looks great. It looks great.
is very good. I
What have you
recommend
been up to,
thoroughly.
Mike?
I have been playing Call of Duty Warzone,
Do
which
you have
is
to say in that voice?
yeah, you do. That's how you announce
Maybe-
it.
can you say it in a normal
Warzone.
voice?
Which is, it's been around
Just
for a
a
while, but
normal
now
voice
it's
is
totes free and totes standalone.
No, it didn't.
Right?
It just launched yesterday, but there was a period where if you owned the game, you got it for
Oh, the
for free.
featurey
So it was like a
type
couple
thing,
of
right,
hours.
okay. Yeah,
So I actually
yeah,
live streamed it
yeah.
yesterday, which was really good fun. But yeah, it was literally I downloaded it and within an hour I was in there live
Whoa.
streaming. I tried to shoot someone and the
This, you're
parachute
saying
didn't
this
work.
is not you. This
None
is,
of this
This is your
me.
gameplay
This is
Not even that man
yesterday.
driving.
this is not Mike's cinematic camera gameplay.
I mean, there's a bit in this video where someone gets kicked
that's
into
Mike.
a look.
No, that's Mike.
Yeah, that's me
Mike.
getting kicked into the
Yeah,
helicopter
no, that
rotor.
was
That's
Mike
much more
getting kicked into
representative of
the
Mike.
rotors.
No, I got some kills. I did okay.
Sure, that's Mike. Mike's the dog
Mike
there.
is the dog.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It's the dog class.
Is it fun?
yeah, it's great fun. Yeah, it's really, really good. It's obviously Call of Duty's gunplay, which everyone loves.
Yeah.
to
But it's
bits.
all the most popular bits mashed together.
Yeah,
right?
it's all the maps
Levels-wise.
kind of squished together, basically.
Yeah.
But it's huge. And
What are
so
they doing
the level
trying
of
to
detail-
hijack Mario Day?
yeah, with Call of Duty.
Outrageous.
Battle Royale. But yeah, I mean, it's free. Definitely check it out. There's literally no penalty to.
Does it
to
feel
download.
like a Call of Duty
Yeah,
game? The
absolutely.
gunplay feels like. I mean, you would expect, right?
Yeah, it's really cool. My favourite thing about it is that it's got this gulag mode. So if you get killed, like I do quite often,
Okay.
Get sent to a gulag.
you get sent to the gulag. Yeah,
I'm not sure
basically.
about this.
No, it's brilliant. You get
No,
dragged.
it's brilliant.
So let me tell you about how great the gulag is, Jane.
Box quote.
You'll-
No, it's brilliant.
You'll be moving in by the end of this segment. So you get.
I know what you're going to say, but no, it's brilliant.
The first time you get killed, you
Okay.
get transported to this part of the level called the gulag, and you have to 1v1 against one other person. And if you manage to kill them, you get to go back into
And if
the
not,
level.
you're dead in a
then it's
gulag.
That was
yeah.
the original purposes of the Gulag.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
It
wow.
works really well, and it gives you another shot. And every time I ended up in there on the stream, I managed to win. So I love it. I'm the emperor of the Gulag. It's
All
fun.
right, well done. There was one last thing that I wanted to bring up, which was there might be another Tony Hawk's game coming out.
Yes, very exciting.
Some band was like, yeah, we've just done some songs for the Tony Hawk soundtrack.
Not anymore.
And then the tweet disappeared.
Your song's
and then
been
the band
deleted.
disappeared.
Yeah. Presumably it wasn't like a big famous band, otherwise you would have.
No, it's just kind of punky.
But that's my point. Like, what if they're in big trouble now?
Oh yeah, maybe we should stop spreading the news.
Well, I mean, it's out there now, but I'm just like,
I hope they're not.
I hope not as well.
Yeah.
Also,
But
that's
if
great
it is
news.
true,
Yeah.
I'm very excited because
Yeah.
Tony Hawk
Yeah.
Pro Skater is one of my favourite video
Yeah.
game series of all time.
Absolutely.
And we're best friends with Tony Hawk now.
Basically, yeah.
So
They
there
tell
you go.
me that they're best friends with Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
You weren't there,
I
Jane.
haven't got the evidence. I haven't
Yeah.
yet to have this verified. But
We
they
met Tony Hawk.
They met Tony Hawk and I wasn't there. I mean, they claim to have met Tony Hawk and I wasn't there.
There's a picture of me and Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a deep fake.
It's actually me, and we've
It's
just
actually quite a
pasted
shallow face.
Tony Hawk's face on my.
No, apparently you guys.
Yeah, he knows who you
met
are.
at a YouTube summit, didn't
Yeah,
you?
great.
He's
Great
his
YouTubers.
son's
Yeah.
a fan of the channel, so
What?
yeah,
Amazing.
loves gang beasts.
Gang
There you
Beasts. Who
go.
doesn't love
Who
Gang
doesn't?
Beasts?
Yeah.
Okay.
that doesn't
Let's have a look
narrow
at
it
some comments because we've got quite a few through. Thank you so much for those. Gabriel Lon is a new member. Welcome.
thanks for joining.
Kitty Petrova
Yay.
says, "Hi, it's my birthday today, so sharing the joy with you. Only
Happy
recently
birthday.
found the channel, but love it so much. Thank you."
Kitty,
for-
happy birthday.
Yeah.
I sang happy birthday earlier twice while I was washing my hands
That's
because
good.
that's the correct amount of time to wash your hands,
Yeah.
apparently. So I'm going to retroactively dedicate that one to you for your birthday.
Zanzibar White says, "Are you sure it's not a Lego Mario video game? After all, they hold every other license." That's true. There are Lego games of pretty much everything
I
else.
don't
Could you
think they're
imagine Nintendo allowing Lego to make a Mario
No,
game?
Never ever.
No.
Never gonna happen.
No chance, no chance. Mr. Logan Cladd says, "Thank you guys for cheering everyone up in these dark days. Here's a donation for those who can't." Well, thank you
Aw,
very much.
Thank you,
And,
appreciate it.
Yeah, if you are worried
Wash
about
your
the
hands.
sort of coronavirus, yes, wash your hands, obviously.
your
But
hands.
we'll be around
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
keep you company if
That's
you're
the thing.
isolating.
Are so clean right now.
Yeah.
That's the thing about the internet. You cannot, provably, you cannot catch that stuff through the internet.
Not even
But
if you're licking the screen right
Possibly if I were projected on a cloud,
now. Yeah, you might be able
somehow
to.
a cloud
You could
drop
release a spray
could
of.
land on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Right,
It's
back to
safe.
the drawing board.
worrying times. But yeah, look
Yeah.
after each other, wash your hands, take
Yeah,
care,
stay
be
clean,
nice.
Wash each other's hands.
Yeah.
James Tanner says, "Imagine the split screen possibilities of games projected onto clouds.
What?
That's way better than real cloud gaming."
What?
Yeah, exactly. This is the cloud processing we should be focusing on.
Right. Okay. The power of the cloud.
Power of some
Uh,
clouds.
Zelen is in the comments. Hey,
Hey,
Zelen,
Zelen,
lovely
good
to
to-
hear
Zelen, hey.
from you. It's been a while.
What up, Maldives?
Zelen,
Hey.
yeah. Zelen says, "Since I can't make it to Res due to the travel ban, I'm contributing my funds towards Andy's cloud projection. Also, all in for Castlevania stream." Ooh.
Yes, Castlevania stream.
Yes.
What? As
We
in,
could like live stream.
We could watch us
it.
watching
and immediately get
Watch us watch
shut
it.
down, taken
Maybe,
off the
yeah.
internet by Netflix.
We wouldn't be. We'd just be watching it
We'd
and
be
commenting.
chatting.
And people could sync it up with their viewing of Castlevania.
So we wouldn't be rebroadcasting it.
Yeah, loophole.
Oh.
Given
I'm
how
up for
much,
that.
given how much panic went into just getting this show on live today,
The technical
I'm
challenge.
going to need to take a bit of time to think about this, but we'll do our
I think
best.
people at home appreciate what a constant panic it is trying to get live streams.
The entirety of my Wednesday is
We've
just been
done
running
so
around.
many live streams, and every single one is a last-minute panic.
Exactly.
Not just last minute panic, but I was up
Over
last
the-
night, like making running orders, making assets. So, yeah,
But
we
we
do
do
it
it for
all
you guys.
For you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No pressure to enjoy this.
Please.
just no yes says.
Laboured over a hot stove.
Just no yes says, Mike, what do you think about Drive to Survive Season 2? I thought it was great, and it included my friend Pierre Gasly.
I'm watching that as
Really?
well. I've watched some of that, yeah.
It's good, right?
Because I don't have any spoilers, so I literally don't know. Who's
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, it's a documentary series about F1.
Yes.
And because I don't know or care about F1, it means I don't
Everything's a
know who's going to
revelation.
win anything, which makes it a much more exciting documentary series. Actually, it's a really well-made documentary series.
Yeah, it's really beautifully put together.
and,
It's by the guys who
yeah.
did Senna andAmy, so it's
Your
really
friend,
well done.
Monsieur Gasly.
Have you got to the
I
Pierre
haven't got to
Gasly
that bit.
stuff?
I'm not actually.
Oh,
that
it's
far
so
into
cool.
it,
So
but-
they're filming at the weekend that I met Pierre Gasly
Are
in
you
the
in it?
documentary. I'm not. I was hoping like my butt would be in it or something, but it's not.
I was praying my butt would be in the
I really was
documentary.
hoping my butt specifically would be in it, but no.
It's good fun. I started watching it because some folks I know on Twitter were watching it, and some of them aren't like big F1 fans. But I think I like that about documentaries when it's
Yeah.
not something you already know lots about, because then you're learning something as well as watching a
Absolutely.
cool documentary.
Good. So yes, very good. But we are here to talk about
Video games.
Yeah. And specifically,
Finally.
the Elder Scrolls Online.
SO. Let's go.
A terrible evil has come to Skyrim. It strikes without warning, like a mountain storm, and conceals an ancient secret in the depths below.
Were there any comments about that?
Hello! How's it going? Look,
Hey, we're
we
back.
are in, yes.
I tell you
Hello.
what, let me know if I don't sound too good. I've just been fiddling with my mic pack, so
That's fine, that's good.
apologies if it's not coming through properly, but yeah, let us know. I think it should be sounding okay now. Welcome to the Elder Scrolls Online. This is the Harrowstorm DLC, which just came out yesterday.
So I spent my money on my Harrowstorm DLC.
It contains 2 dungeons.
2 dungeons, yes.
One is called the Unhallowed Grave, which you've got the mission for there.
Yeah,
the other
so
one's
you can
called
have
Ice
something or other.
Reach?
It's called Ice Reach, correct. Yeah.
Knew it.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of names to remember.
Yeah.
Greymoor, Harrowstorm, Ice Reach.
Yep.
But I think we're going to try the Unhallowed Grave.
Okay, cool.
So you were by a way shrine a moment ago.
yes.
So you're going to need to way shrine it, fast travel over to the Unhallowed
Yep,
Grave.
I can do
and
that.
we were getting set up for this earlier, and Mike was getting just owned by all the
Absolutely
mobs around the
correct.
dungeon entrance. And I was like, Mike, this is going to be a problem. And it still might be a problem.
Still maybe.
But I
Yep.
tell you what your problem was, Mike. All your gear was completely wrecked.
Really?
So you know there's damage, like your gear takes damage.
Oh, right.
In Elder Scrolls Online. It does. You're level 8 somehow.
Oh, yeah,
and,
I know. Fallen my way through to level 8.
I think you've been going around with basically your armour hanging off you.
Sounds
Just
about
like
right.
completely ruined.
So how do I fix
tarnished.
it?
I've already fixed it for
Oh,
you.
thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Wow, okay.
So I got you a bunch of repair kits. I got you, I went to the Crown store, which
Yes.
is where you buy stuff. And I got you a nice meal. And
Oh.
I fed your character a nice meal, so he should be all buffed up now.
Oh, thanks. All right.
So you should, oh, new characters. These are
New
new
characters, yes.
So on the left is Shalaria.
Yes.
She's had a bit of a run-in. She's been kind of,
Right, a bit,
injured.
bit
You can
wrecked up.
see there. It's a bit dark in here, but you can about see. And on the right there is a
Is
vampire.
Oh,
it's
what?
a Fenorian. Look at this guy.
So you mean to aid us?
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
I already had a little chat with him. So
We're
Yeah,
not getting
good.
any game audio.
we're not getting any game audio.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Our
Okay.
our excellent producer Colin is on it.
Yes.
Standing
Okay,
in for
game
John
audio
today.
is coming.
It should be with us soon.
Yeah.
Gotta hear all those vampires.
Hang tight.
So vampires are the big thing that's coming to
Greymoor.
Skyrim in Greymoor, yeah.
Greymoor is the expansion that's coming in June. That's the big deal. This Harrowstorm, is a bit of a
Prologue.
DLC. It's like a
Yeah.
precursor to Greymoor. Greymoor comes out in June, and it's the big expansion. It's set in part of Skyrim, and it is like a vampire centric.
Yeah.
A bit like that Skyrim expansion. What was that called?
Something blood.
Skyrim names are.
Blood
There's so many
something.
of them. We were having a joke, Andy and I, earlier about
they crank the one on the bandit and it,
like
rotates.
Greymire, Miststrand,
Stone
March, exactly.
Yeah.
So there's grappling points. You've got to get
Okay.
over the grappling points.
This grappling thing was added in a previous DLC, but
You've got, like,
they
a
loved
bow.
it so much.
Yeah, sure. There you go. Grapple over there.
Right.
There
I
you
may
go.
yet get wrecked up.
Well, you stand a better chance now because your armor isn't completely,
That's true.
ruined.
I'm going to use stealth for the first time in my life.
Is now the time to try?
Probably not.
Although in Skyrim it was the answer to everything, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really
No
was.
stealth.
Ha! Oh boy.
Okay, so you got the drop on that brigand.
On that one person, but
and
they-
you did basically no damage. Press left trigger, right trigger to break free.
Wow.
You know what? Don't worry about it because you're dead.
Yeah, I'm toast.
Yeah.
Absolutely toast. So so this is the main thing I've discovered about this DLC is that it's actually sort of reasonably high level stuff.
And you're a reasonably low-level character.
Scrub-like, basically. But I have been leveling up a little bit in this game, and I'm kind of keen to go back to Skyrim specifically, just because I know it so well. So the region will be open, and obviously these are some quite high-level dungeons and stuff. But when the sort of full DLC comes out, it will be the entire region. It'll be full of side quests. They go pretty big on these things, and that stuff will be scaled. So I can, the one Tamriel stuff means you can kind of run around the environment, explore as much as you like, and you won't be sort of penalised essentially for being a low-level character, which suits me because I'm going to be an eternal scrub basically.
Do we have game audio now, Andy? By the way.
I don't know.
Okay.
We do.
We're all
according
good.
to Colin, so.
All right. Nice one.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I'm going to check in with the comments.
Yeah.
See
Black
if
and
anyone
bad.
wants
Yeah.
to
Thanks
know
for
anything
the sound.
about Elder Scrolls Online. which is doing really well.
Yeah,
People are super into it.
And I mean, these like DLCs are expensive. Like the you can buy them via the Crown Store and stuff, but like for a full season, including sort of the most recent one was Elsewhere. That stuff's like, I think it's like 30 or 40 quid to get the whole thing.
I think it's pronounced Elsewhere. Like.
Elsewhere.
No,
okay.
Show me up.
But yeah, it's. I think if you're like a long-time fan of the series, it's really nice to see these sort of environments fleshed out. You know, places you've only really heard about, like Elsewhere, as a kind of deserty location. And I think Skyrim's going to be really fun because we all do know it so well. It'd be really fun to go back there and see that environment, you know, with a sort of bit of spit and polish, and in a different era as well, which is the other thing, right? So Elder Scrolls Online takes place, you know, hundreds of years removed from Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. Yeah, 5, isn't it? Elder Scrolls 5. So yeah, you get a different take on those locations, like you know the College of Winterhold and things like that. There's a bit of.
I love the College of Winterhold.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so this will be before it gets blown into the ocean?
Yeah. So it's less collapsy and less sort of
before
screwed
it gets all smashed up. A couple of questions.
Yes.
A question and a comment. Dranos Alker says, "What build is Mike?"
Oh, I'm an Imperial something or other. Let's find out.
Ectomorph.
You are an Imperial. You're a Dragon Knight, aren't you?
I think so. Yeah.
There we
Let's look
go.
at my character.
He knows. Obviously, he knows.
I honestly don't.
And Paranagram says, "Is Andy just the cloud in disguise now? Seems suspicious." Andy's just off camera, having a little break, just refreshing himself. He'll be back to talk about YouTube comments, our favourite YouTube comments of the week, imminently. Voltzuan says, "Eternal Scrub, nice title. I think that should be like above your head in this game."
Also, the name of my autobiography.
Your character's name is like Mike the Helpless.
Foolish or something.
Mike the Foolish. That's it.
It's a bit like Egbert the Careless, actually.
Yeah, a lot like that.
Hadn't occurred to me.
Oh no.
Oh, I mean battles.
A lot of people ragging on your weapon, Mike. They say it's depleted enchantment, it's broken.
Yeah, well,
I only repaired
if you want to buy me a new one, that's fine.
I only repaired your gear. I didn't do anything about your sword.
But look, I've got this thing where you get health back when you hit someone. That's good. And I've got like a lava whip.
All right.
I really like only
don't
played
die.
3 hours. No,
Please don't die.
I won't die. Look, these guys are toast.
Okay,
Necrowode is amazed that you didn't make an Argonian called Egbert.
Yeah, well, to be honest, this character I created far before we did Dungeons and Dragons, because Elder Scrolls Online's been around for ages now, and this guy's like an OG. So I'm wondering if we can skip over to
Ice Reach. Let's go to Ice Reach.
Let's have a look at Ice Reach.
Ice Reach. Okay. Ice Reach is the other dungeon of the 2 dungeons in Harrowstorm. Ice Reach is the other one. And we've already been there and
we
had
got
Mike
wrecked up there as well. But you can have a look at what exactly wrecked
where you will be going and succeeding, where Mike is going and failing right now.
And then we can pop to the other bit, a little bit of Skyrim.
Here is some lore for you. Hidden among the churning waves of the Sea of Ghosts. Frigid
Cruel
Ulcers.
Ice Reach Coven.
Who is the Ice Reach Coven?
It's probably just full of hag ravens. It's always, it's always
that sounds
hag
right.
ravens.
Yeah. Sounds like a hag raven deal. Gentleman Drill says, talking about washing hands, Andy, have you seen the Braun Strowman PSA where he goes, "I need you to wash these hands"?
I haven't,
Fantastic idea. That sounds
probably
amazing.
he does need a team of people to wash his hands because
they're so enormous.
He's so massive.
It's like when they have to clean the Golden Gate Bridge and it takes them a year.
You have to
and they've
start
got
washing the other hand as you finish
People
the other
on
hand.
ropes lowering themselves.
That does sound fun. Good job, Braun.
Yeah. So this is Ice Reach Cavern or whatever it's called. And boy oh boy is there a giant frost
all the characters, all the bodies littered on your way.
Yeah, I'm about
so
to
I think you want to get past those guys.
Shall I try and sprint past them?
My plan is sprint past.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
All right, go. Sprint, man, sprint.
Sprinting.
While the wizard's looking the other way. Keep going.
Dumb wizard.
Keep going. They're after
I got
you.
stuck on a wheelbarrow.
There's flash flies everywhere.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay.
Don't look back. Never
I can
look
just
back.
sprint to the end of this dungeon. A spider.
Ignore the spider. Get in there. Get into the. No.
Impossible.
Well, like I
Literally
said, you
impossible.
are level 8. I don't feel like this is meant for you.
I think
the ultimate scrub.
I thought the whole one Tamriel thing was supposed to mean
does not apply to me.
Not
Look,
here.
I can wreck up. Look, I killed that spider. I've killed something in here.
Welcome to Ice Reach Cavern, where Mike will stand on the threshold and kill a spider because he's not sufficiently prepared.
Here we go. Yeah.
But maybe that wizard back out front will.
Maybe they got bored and wandered off. Maybe
doubt
they're
it.
embarrassed for me.
This wizard's like, oh, it's you again, is it? Couldn't get through the front door, could you?
Ice Reach chill render.
That's why they didn't bother with you. They knew you couldn't get the door open. And now you're going to get eaten by a frost wolf.
Yes.
And owned by a frost golem.
Yeah, okay. Look at all that recent damage. Look at the size of that damage.
There it goes.
Okay.
There it goes.
I'm going to fast travel to...
Oh, Oh, but the character there on
yeah.
on the dock. So he's your sort of quest giver for the Harrowstorm dungeon Ice Reach.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, tell me about this coven of witches.
Go on then.
A Reach king called Leovic sat on the ruby throne for a time down in Cyrodiil,
evocative.
and the Ice Reach witches, not hagravens, served him as fortune tellers or advisors or some such. There you go. What pushed them out of power? Baron
peacock.
Aquilarios.
Oh, not a real peacock then.
No, a figurative peacock who proclaimed himself
Worst
emperor.
kind of peacock.
An actual peacock
Yeah.
who proclaimed himself
Can you
emperor.
imagine?
Didn't last long, never does.
Wow,
So there we go. Now we know a little bit of the story flavour.
So we are technically in Skyrim. We're on like an island near Skyrim.
Oh, okay.
But there are some little bits of, I believe, Skyrim like in the map.
In the map now.
Like over this
Yeah.
way. So if I pop over to,
Yeah.
let's try and get to there.
Okay. You haven't unlocked it yet.
I'm just gonna go.
Oh, okay, fine.
Just gonna go. I'll spend the crowns. We'll see what happens.
Spend those crowns.
Spend them crowns. But yeah, Skyrim with vampires sounds great. to me.
Patrick Long says, want to pitch the Longest Johns again. There's a lot of overlap in your fandoms. Remember singing sea shanties during Sea of Thieves live streams? Imagine that on steroids. I think that's the Sea of Thieves band.
Yeah.
Previously referred to
Pretty
here.
cool.
Fruity Manatee says, come on, Andy, at least try hiding your hate for Pierre. That's a...
Pierre Gasly.
I was doing a lot of
reference to
performative
Pierre
eye
Gasly.
rolling.
He's doing good though, right?
Yeah, he finished the season with a second place.
Yeah.
Which is pretty great.
And how old
to
is
see
he?
that- like 20 or
Oh my
21.
God.
Oh, and is second place the winner of a race, are they, Mike?
No, Andy, second place not winner.
Oh, they're not the winner, are they? Well, I guess then Pierre Gasly is still a loser.
Oh,
Now you've
poor
started
Pierre.
him off on
Pierre.
Gasly again. John Sasker says, Jane! Hi, John. And Zagzilla1 says, Castlevania, I loved Symphony of the Night, best side-scroller ever. Yeah. Love a bit of Castlevania.
That was, they I think it might still be the case, but if you have games with gold, Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 is currently
Oh, nice.
The free 360
Very
game.
nice.
So, and
Cool.
those games are great.
Yeah.
apparently, So.
Tom Titherington says, sending a cheeky bit of support. Love you all. We'll watch more later. Hey, Tom.
Hey Tom, how's
Regular
it going?
commenter Tom Titherington. Angel Beat, another regular commenter, says, how about a Bloodline stream? Now that I can get fully behind
yeah.
as an idea. We could stream Bloodline. I mean, Bloodlines is such an old game now, I feel like you could stream it on a pocket calculator.
Probably, yeah.
It's not very demanding. If we could find a way, I tell you what, in a quiet week, why don't we do Show of the Week live with like Bloodlines?
Oh, that'd be great.
And then we can talk about if there's a bit of new Bloodlines 2 news. We could talk about Bloodlines 2 while playing Bloodlines 1, and then just vampire stuff for the rest of the time.
Sounds good, yeah.
You know
Love
what
that
you
game.
need in this game,
What?
Mike, is you need Neurascus.
I do need a Neurascus. I need a Neurascus to buddy up with me.
That's true. We need SO Neurascus.
I-
Neurascus is more of a Rockstar game aficionado.
Yeah,
isn't he?
although apparently Neurascus was playing Call of Duty
Fallout?
Warzone yesterday.
What?
After I finished.
What? Is he in any game you happen to be in?
Pretty much,
Have
yeah.
you
I
ever
think he
played
follows me
Fallout
around.
76 and he's just
He's
there?
my Tyler Durden, Jane.
He's your guardian angel. If he was your Tyler Durden, it would be actually you, but
Yeah.
being good at games.
Exactly.
So,
Oh, wow, that's savage.
well, that's the point of
No,
Tyler
it's true.
Durden, isn't it?
I did
There'll be-
okay. I did okay
Yeah.
in Warzone. I'm doing badly in this, obviously. But,
There'll be a reveal montage of Mike in a red leather jacket.
yeah,
Doing really well.
Fallout 76.
wearing one of those T-shirts with abs on it. Right. Well, in order to get a small victory, a small Pyrrhic victory,
Yeah.
I'm going to try and fight this elk, and if it kills me, I'll be really upset.
And you're like, this is the real challenge,
Yeah,
is
this is the
killing
real-
this innocent
yeah.
elk.
There we go. Look. Oh, yeah, I murdered it because I'm a real.
Wow, well done.
I'm great at this.
Collect
real
that
big man.
game, that meaty game.
So
Game meat.
but tell me, Jane, like,
Yes.
as someone who has dabbled in MMOs before,
I dabbled. I'm a dilettante.
are you interested in this at all, or is it just nothing
I
compared to
am
that?
actually. I don't have as much time as I did in the heyday of World of Warcraft 4 MMORPGs. But that said, just when I was just digging around in the menus, repairing your gear,
But the
I
old
was like,
magic came
do you
back.
know what? You were wearing some terrible leg armor, and I was like, why is Mike wearing this when he has this in his inventory?
Did I have something good? Maybe I got.
You had something good. I think what probably happened is you leveled
I
up past
bought
the
the
point where
thing.
you could wear it, and you forgot to
Ah,
equip
okay.
it, which is your
Hang on,
classic
I'm about to
MMORPG
get. Oh, I've been.
mistake. Oh, the spider's
thought I
back to
killed-
revenge its baby spider.
Oh no.
It's followed you from Ice Reach Cavern.
Let me just kill this thing, and then I can see.
But yeah, the funny thing is, I got the old urge to play an MMO, not by playing the game and fighting things, but by like scrolling through menus, going min-maxing your equipment.
Oh, was I wearing my iron
You were
greaves when I
wearing
should have
your
been wearing
soul,
my?
what do they call them? The soul withered, soul shriven stuff, which is basically your starter gear. You were wearing like
Sackcloth.
the prison sackcloth
All
that your
right.
character started with.
But I've got some stuff in my. I've got my non-combat pets. So
All right, let's
one
get some of your special pets.
This is one of the. So one of the things about Elder Scrolls Online, in preparation for the new stuff, you have to re-download the entire game.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I downloaded it. It was like 100
yeah,
gigs.
it's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. But as a reward for doing so, you get this little torch
Oh, great,
bug
a firefly.
thing. Yeah, a little.
They're like, sorry, you had to cane your internet. Here's a firefly.
hope you didn't get charged for it. But I think also I might have like a little mount type thing as well as part of my.
All right, let's see it.
loads of stuff.
No, these are non-combat pets. You want mounts? Back a menu. There you go. Mount.
All right, let's have a
There you
look. What have I got? I've got a
Cave
cave
bear.
bear. I've got an imperial horse.
Which is the new one?
I
Which
can't
is your
remember.
newest one? I mean, the Blood Shadow Wraith Steed sounds pretty
good.
okay.
Let's go for that anyway.
got
Why
the
I'm riding around in a bear. Like
Do you
a
think
knife.
do you think horse armor is still a reference, or are we far enough away from horse armor for it not to be a reference?
I think horse armor's still a thing.
You've
right?
got to summon it.
Okay, I can't remember how I do that.
Okay, fine. Well, then I guess we'll just have to imagine.
What that.
A fire wraith blood steed looks like, or whatever the heck it was called.
Yeah, well, I've got my torch bug, and I've murdered a squirrel.
You've
so what more
murdered
do you
that
want?
squirrel.
Look, I can get
You
some
got
guts
some
out
fresh
of it.
guts.
I'll pick the guts
Fresh
out
squirrel
of it.
guts.
Playing the hell out of this game, Mike.
Yes. Anyway, Elder Scrolls Online, big things coming. Skyrim, vampires. Definitely looking forward
So
to
you're
it.
going to well, if you are looking forward to it, you're going to have to level up a little bit.
And maybe repair my kit.
And repair your kit and get
Wear
a
the
better sword.
Wear the proper trousers, apparently.
You're wearing like you're using the Fisher Price like starter sword.
Yeah, I am.
That makes like funny like honking noises, like kind
a
of squeaky
squeaking
toy
noise.
noises when you hit things with it. Okay, well you're getting those cult savages,
Yeah,
so that's
it's important
good.
to clean those guys out. But yeah. So
So now,
look forward to
if you're interested in getting in early on the sort of Greymoor precursor content, Harrowstorm is out now. There's a couple of dungeons.
that. I'm dead again, Jane.
And Mike is dead again, so I think that is probably time to call it on Mike the Foolish. Mike the level 8 Eternal Scrub.
Scumbag.
All right, that was Elder Scrolls Online Harrowstorm. Let's go back to Rothgar.
As we descend into the dark heart of Skyrim.
I don't know. I feel like at this point I've bought Skyrim like 60 or 70
Sure,
times.
right, as is right and good. Well,
Yeah.
Andy, though, hear me out.
Okay.
What if you buy it just one more time?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
But this time it's online and there are other people there. And maybe some of them are jerks.
Oh, so kind of like Fallout 76?
What? No, let's hope not.
Okay, well, while we try not to think about that, how about we read some YouTube comments?
Yeah, hit me with your YouTube comments.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Right.
Hit me. In one recent video, we gave credits to the video games that fessed up to their former mistakes in cheeky, self-deprecating Easter eggs, and lots of folks piled into the YouTube comments to add their own suggestions. And now it's time to pay it forward and share some of our faves, but we're very minor spoilers for the following games.
Well, it's really good that you recognised your mistake, you know.
Yeah, the mistake is trying to reason with a 10-year-old who thinks Bulbasaur's the best.
That's not what I meant when I said.
What? Waste of time, I tell you, Mike. Could have been talking to the wall. Children, just don't get Pokemon.
Okay.
Well, Jane, that was a clip from the video which is about Easter eggs.
It sure was.
That roasted themselves in games. Do you remember that video?
Yes,
Did you have a favourite one?
self-referential Easter eggs.
So, or was it just an excuse for you to rag on Bulbasaur?
I liked all the Halo stuff. I had
Yeah.
to play a bunch of Halo for
Halo
that.
stuff
It
was
was
good.
very nostalgic. And yeah, Grunts are my favourite. Grunts are real cute. I had to play Halo 5 to find this grunt that's like ragging on old Halo.
Yeah.
Saying like, didn't we used to be purpler? Didn't spaceships used to look different? Wasn't the grave mine less scary back in the day?
Yeah.
So that's pretty funny. I like that meta stuff.
I like the Spider-Man stuff because it reminded me of the tutorials that Bruce Campbell used to do from the Spider-Man games. It was just Bruce Campbell telling you how to
Oh,
play
yeah.
Spider-Man.
Very
in,
like
all those
low-key
ones.
Bruce
Yeah.
Campbell as well. Not
It
like
was like-
high-energy Bruce Campbell.
No, just like Bruce Campbell on his lunch break.
Yeah.
Like literally phoning it in probably.
Maybe,
It's like, hey
Skyping
kid,
it in,
you've got
yeah.
spider powers now. What if you climbed a building? Anyway, you
Man, this
seem
mug
to...
is hard work.
Yeah, it is. It's
All right, I'm going to put it down
too many
now.
sides, I would say.
You've got my full attention.
Okay, well, our first comment on
Okay,
this video
let's
comes
have it.
from Sukiko Mamai,
Uh-huh.
which says, "How dare you diss Bulbasaur like that, Jane?
Uh-oh.
The beautiful turnip frog is number one for a reason," and it's in all caps, so you know they're serious. What have you got against Bulbasaur?
I just hate him so much.
So who did you pick out of Charmander?
I don't hate.
Bulbasaur
I
and
don't hate.
Squirtle?
Okay, let me set the record straight. Once and for all,
Yeah.
I hate Bulbasaur. No, I don't.
Stupid frog.
Yeah, it was kind of a self-referencing joke of its own, if you like, because you once wrote a joke for me. Sometimes we write our own stuff, and sometimes we write stuff for each other. And once upon a
I write
time,
controversial opinions.
Andy
and make Jane
wrote
say
a
them.
controversial opinion and made me say it, and it was just a joke on me preferring, I don't know which one it was, but to Bulbasaur. And ever since, I occasionally get atted at by someone who's like,
Discovered that
how
video.
dare you?
And it's
How
so fresh in their
dare."
mind, and you're like, I did what?
Bulbasaur
now?
has a lot of very passionate, very strong feeling fans.
Probably very passionate.
And I understand,
Seen the fan art.
because Bulbasaur is actually genuinely the cutest. Remember the Pikachu movie? And there's like a herd of Bulbasaurs.
Oh yeah.
Do you call it a herd, a flock?
Look, yeah.
Little-
A
yeah.
A
forest.
disappointment of
Yeah,
Bulbasaurs.
and they
Yeah,
are-
a rubbish.
They're the most beautiful little babies.
Yeah. Also, I mean, in that
So I'm only joking. I love Bulbasaur.
In that original Pokemon, choosing Bulbasaur made the first gym easier because you were up against their opposite type. So
Yeah.
attacks were super effective.
Yeah. Turnip Frog as well.
Turnip Frog
I've
is-
not heard
yeah.
that descriptor, but it's perfect.
When you're playing a Pokemon, what starter do you usually go for? Fire, water, or?
Fire.
Grass.
Fire is coolest. I mean, you
I
know,
never picked the
figuratively
fire
coolest.
one. I don't
Why
know
not?
why. Just 'cause I never really liked them. Like usually,
Fire burns.
I went with grass for when it was the owl guy. What's his name?
Owlet? No.
Rowlet.
Howley.
Rowlet.
Oh, Rowlet. That's
yeah.
it.
And I went with water when it was the penguin,
Sure.
the one in Piplup. He was
Yeah,
cute,
uh-huh.
little cute. But for some reason the fire ones. no,
Fire
never-
burns, Andy. Fire
never-
burns.
Yeah, burns Bulbasaurs is what it
Fire
does.
burns.
Right, well. All right, next comment. Let's move on. Before we start talking about burning Bulbasaurs. We've got a comment here from Andy Murray,
Yeah.
who says, finish this video later. I'm off to watch more puppy foley.
Now, if
please
you haven't watched the
explain-
original video, which I thoroughly recommend, you can go and watch after this show.
Sure.
This is actually a reference to what I was talking about, the Halo 5 Guardians Easter egg. Actually, it's a reference to Halo Infinite. The team making Halo Infinite put a little video out on Twitter. In fact, I think we've got a little clip.
Okay.
Here we go. Now that's beautiful, beautiful thing you just saw.
Little harness on.
That was Gyoza the pug,
Oh my gosh.
who was recording some Foley for special sound effects for the grunts, the Ungoi in Halo Infinite, who do speak, but they also, you know, make kind of grunty, snuffly sounds.
Like a grunt.
Like a
Grunts.
pug.
That's why they're called grunts.
Also like a pug. Yeah.
They should
So
be pugs.
wasn't that
They
adorable?
should just actually be pugs in harnesses.
Yeah. Well, they are kind of. Well, I don't know if they're pug-like, but they are kind of smooshed and small. So.
All right, so if I wanted to watch that again,
Yeah.
for example, what
Yeah.
would I type into YouTube?
Halo Infinite pug. Halo Infinite pug will get you there, I reckon.
Cool, I'm going to do it. Let's.
Super cute though. I love that grunty, snuffly pug sound.
Yeah. Well, while I bring up this clip to watch it again,
Okay.
let's move on to our next video, which
video?
is show of the week, last one that we did.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, what have you been doing?
Well, I've been looking at Half-Life Alyx.
Oh, yeah,
which
they
is
put out
yet
the-
another game that's not coming out for Xbox, but
They put
it's
out some
something to be
gameplay,
excited.
right?
Yeah, so bunch of gameplay. Here you go. Here it is.
Why is your hand floating?
Well, because Valve have said that actually you don't. It just looks weird if you have arms attached. So they've taken the arms away.
Whoa, that guy's head's on fire.
There
Yep,
you go. That
I
guy's
put it
head
into
was
YouTube.
fully on fire.
I've got it right now.
Now Andy's just watching the thing you just watched.
Just watching it.
So
Save for later.
pugception. Well, how about a comment on that?
Oh,
video,
sure, yeah, let's
which
have
was
it. Which was last week's.
last week's Show of the Week Live.
where Mike told us all about Final Fantasy VII and how it's good.
But also about Half-Life Alyx.
And also
which was that clip.
about Half-Life Alyx. So, this comment is from Alexander PH, who says, Valve, having arms in VR looks weird. Stress Level Zero, maker of Half-Life inspired VR game Boneworks that revolutionizes
Nice,
VR
good read,
physics.
well
Thank
done.
you. Hold my
Live,
beer.
live, live.
I can read, but seriously, check out Boneworks.
He can read.
I can read.
He can read. He
Yeah.
reads good.
The pug came back on my screen.
Yeah, so Boneworks.
Tell me about Boneworks.
Well, we've got a clip, so let's take a look at what that comment
Okay.
was about.
Oh, okay. You know what? Those arms don't look weird. I'm going to say. Those arms look fine.
Yeah, they do. They do look
that
good.
the
Well,
point?
that was the point of the comment. Was
Right.
that yes, Half-Life Alyx has opted to go for like the kind of free floating hand stuff, but Boneworks, as you just saw, does have the arms and does look good. And it's a pretty cool concept. I hadn't heard of it, but obviously I found that trailer and was having a look at it, and it's kind of fun. It's got a cool like meta layer where you're like in VR and then you're in like the Myth OS and stuff like that.
Okay,
so,
that sounds
yeah,
cool.
like a VR game with a real plot. That's what
Ian
I'm here
Hickton's
for.
big into it. You know,
Yeah.
Ian loves his VR stuff.
Ian
From
Hickton,
Eurogamer.
VR specialist. He says it's real good. So Boneworks, keep an eye out.
I don't really think about the angle of my arms, but they shouldn't be there, should they? Seems like they're in the wrong place. I can see why it's a challenge for VR. Okay, next comment.
I think it's to do with your field of vision. When you're playing VR, you don't have the same field of vision as your
My actual
like your actual eyes have this field of vision here. When you're playing VR, you have this field. Well, it's not one-to-one, is it?
No. Let us know in the comments why it's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, next comment is from Scratched.
Okay.
And they say,
Okay.
regarding the big moment, I really hope they don't change it. That would be a massive diversion from the original to start with and would also completely rob the game as a whole of so much of its emotion and weight. So this is about the big moment in Final Fantasy VII that
Yeah.
we're not spoiling now because it could be a spoiler for people
What?
who want to play it.
Are we really?
Yeah.
But we've been spoiling it for months, years in fact.
I know,
we've
but
been
now-
talking about that big twist in Final Fantasy VII. I don't think we can row back on that.
But now there are people
I
who
think
might
that's
be like, oh, I want to play it
barn
now,
door,
and I've never played it.
bolted. What do you think? In the comments, let us know. Is it considered a spoiler?
Is it like King Kong dies at the end of King Kong?
And that's a spoiler because some people hadn't seen the
Yeah,
original vintage
even though it
King
came
Kong.
out in like 1912 or something.
I don't know.
Is that a spoiler?
These are interesting times now that we're doing remakes of stuff. Like, does that count as a spoiler? Because there are going to be people, there are going to be like young people who play Final Fantasy VII Remake who have never played or, you know, heard about
It's like the most
classic Final Fantasy.
repeated
VII.
trope in gaming, pretty much.
That's true. That is true.
I don't know, but
Anyway.
it's yeah.
We were talking in last week's Show of the Week Live about how, in theory, they could change it and make it like a branching thing, and
Yeah.
and you can save redacted
Well,
from her
redacted.
terrible redacted fate.
Her terrible.
Okay, we can have live.
their
cut it.
terrible.
Yeah. Oh no, live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
It's fine. Everyone in the comments is saying it's not a spoiler.
Mike
so.
says everyone in the comments is fine with it. So we're all friends here. We were saying last week theoretically you could save it, Erin.
Oh,
you could,
my God.
You could have a version of the game where
believe you,
that's.
Bob.
But this commenter is saying no, you can't do that. That's the intrinsic
Well,
part of like. Part of the Final Fantasy
One
VII
of-
experience is that loss and melancholy and grief. And
One of the interesting things you can do
Yeah.
in a remake of a game that
Right.
so many people have played and is
Right.
so beloved
Yes.
is that you can change things up to make it unexpected and play with people's
No, change.
experiences.
Change, no.
It's what the Resident
Change
Evil
bad.
remakes do really well, but they use it for sort of surprise and horror.
Yeah.
Like in the remake of the original Resident Evil,
yeah.
the corridor that you go down where the dogs smash through the
Yeah.
window in the original.
Yes.
In the remake, you're going down and the dogs hit the window, but they don't come through. So you
Yeah,
get
but
that
they
sort of
didn't
like,
make it so
and
like
then-
Leon Kennedy gets like eaten by a shark or something
Well, no,
and
'cause he
dies
didn't-
halfway through the game.
Well, that's the opposite. You wouldn't be able to finish. Also, Leon Kennedy isn't in the original Resident Evil. So.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of the two.
But I mean, it wouldn't. I mean, you can't just kill off. It would be. It's.
But then can you just save a character
can
who's meant
unkill
to
her.
die?
I'm just saying you could maybe, tweak it a bit.
What they should do is make it look like she survived and then kill her off in the next scene.
Yeah,
instead.
she's like, wow, can't believe I survived, and then a bus just goes. and
Oh,
just
like
hits her.
Final Destination era.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so grim. That would be worse. That would be
be
worse and bad.
I think it would be better.
No.
All right, let's move on to our final video we're going to talk about this week, which was you playing 2 Point Hospital.
This nurse is Jurgen Lost, who has great bedside manner. In you go. Be by that bedside. And here's our second patient, who is... Oh, is jumping the queue, apparently. Kurt Pound, jumping the queue, going straight to general diagnosis. There you go, Kurt. Hello, sir. What seems to be the problem? Well, I just can't stop jumping in front of people in lines.
So, Jane, how would you say that went?
That's not the clip I thought we were going to play.
Really?
No.
What did you think we were going to play?
Well, because I played, I did a Let's Play with Mike last week, a non-live version, a non-streamed version,
Yeah.
which I played. 2 Point
Yeah,
Hospital.
but more recently,
More
you
recently, I
also
did
live
stream
streamed 2 Point
2 Point
Hospital. And how would
Hospital.
you say it went? Well,
Pretty poorly,
medium well,
actually.
Poorly.
That's why I chose a clip from the better video where I performed better, and somehow someone has come in and swapped it out for a video in which I did much worse.
Well,
at
these are
2
these are
Point
comments
Hospital.
on the live stream, so it's good that it's appropriate that we have a clip of it.
Fine. Yeah, it went horribly. It went horribly because I
was
rushed it.
going well at
I
the
set the
start.
time to fast forward, and actually turns out you can't rush hospital administration. It has to happen slowly because otherwise the ghosts of the halls are filled with ghosts and human waste.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Not sausages.
No,
We were
human
confused
waste
for a
and
while.
ghosts. It was a real horror show in there. Just because you can't rush it. Like I was trying to do I think it's like a 90-minute stream, and I was like, yeah, let's speed things up, like like in The Sims.
Yeah.
And you just make it go super fast.
At the start, you were like,
Too
this
many
is like The
plates spinning.
Sims, but easier, you said.
Well, it is if you play it at a proper sedate pace. In fact, I went back and over the weekend played that same level, played it at a reasonable pace, and it went perfectly.
All right.
It went really, really well, in fact. So that's what you get for rushing.
Okay, well, our first comment on this video is from Rodrigo,
Okay.
who says, I'm not into these type of RTS sim games like Jane, but watching this live stream and their Let's Plays makes me want to buy Tropico and 2 Point Hospital. Well, there you go.
cool.
Maybe it's like they see you doing it and they're like,
If Jane can do it, I can do it.
I could be a hospital administrator. Look
Well,
how-
I think you can kind of make your own fun a little bit in these strategies. I mean, I enjoy them both, but I enjoy them, with like an added layer of role play, like a little bit of like, I'm a terrible tyrant dictator, or I am a terrible tyrant dictator
Hospital
in a
administrator.
hospital. Yeah, So,
exactly.
2
I mean-
Hospital is very relaxing though. It's been my go-to like relaxation game.
It
It's
is,
so
yeah.
pleasant. It's got that Wallace and Gromit like aesthetic sense of humour and yeah, I've got the Sega arcade machines in there now, and they play little Sonic noises.
Oh, that's
Like
cute.
bling, bling, little ring collection sounds. It's all just so nice.
I really fancy playing a theme park game. Like theme.
Oh, do you mean if they gave a 2 Point theme park?
Yeah.
What? 2 Point theme park, make it happen. What if it's happening?
Because there's like Roller Coaster Tycoon and there's like a few other ones. But if
theme park.
Yeah, 2 Point
Yum, yum,
theme
yum,
park
yum,
is
yum.
on the way.
2 Point theme park.
And,
2 Point
salt
theme
some
park.
fries, it's gonna be
Salt
amazing.
those fries. Ice those drinks.
Andy,
Yeah.
you need more batteries, I believe.
Oh,
Uh-oh. I'm going to cover while Andy gets more batteries
Thanks.
in
All right,
his
Jane.
battery box.
Fill with a.
I'm going to find some live. Yeah, okay.
I'll read you some comments if you
I'm
want.
going to tell you why you should invest in Jane timeshares.
Shortbeard says 2 questions for you.
Mike, is your mic live?
Yeah, it is.
All right, good.
What game is Andy going to start live streaming? And 2, would the Oxventure group ever think of doing an actual campaign? Are our campaigns not actual?
We were having this discussion the other day.
yeah.
We're not talking about my son.
I
What?
see Curse of
How are we
Strahd with
not-
this group
What?
would be hilarious.
What? How are we not doing an actual campaign?
I don't know.
Tell me why my campaign is fake.
Do they mean like official ones?
Maybe, yes.
Oh, like an adventurer's book type
Set
deal.
in the Forgotten Realms,
Yeah.
perhaps.
There we go.
It
I've got
might
batteries
be.
now.
Hopefully
Maybe
Andy
they.
should be
What's
back.
that one that's like the maze of horrors that everyone dies in?
I don't know.
There's like a
You want
famous
to go to
one.
the maze of horrors that everyone dies in?
Yeah.
What's that one that's like medieval Mad Max? That's the one I want to do.
Oh, okay.
Basically, we could see our way to doing that, but then we do have our own, courtesy of Johnny, we have our own
Yeah.
bespoke, original
Cinematic universe.
cinematic universe. But yes, yeah, I could see that. We're like fully into it at the moment. So much Speaking of, so much D&D stuff in and around here. When's the Oxventure happening?
Oh, Friday. We've got Oxventure going up at 5 p.m. UK time.
Which is
Which
10 a.m.
is-
PST and 1 p.m. EST. And we're going to premiere it, so it's pre-recorded, it's got all the cool animations that Andy has painstakingly animated.
Painstakingly.
But we're going to play it like a live stream so that you can watch along and chat live, and we'll be there in the chat and, doing like director's commentary type stuff, but, with text.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. There's already a trailer, actually. You can watch it on
Yeah, it's on Twitter,
Outside
it's on our-
Xbox,
it's on our channel.
Outside Extra. It's going to be good times. It's piratical,
Yeah.
piratey themed.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Yeah.
I think you'll enjoy it. Cool. Okay, so now that I can talk again, we can go on to our next comment,
Okay.
which is from AC Wells 13, and they say, I genuinely bought 2 Point Hospital on Steam because I got such bad anxiety watching Mike lay out rooms I had to do something about it. And now it's free on Game Pass, but I don't regret buying it because of the 80s music mod you can get on Steam.
Sweet.
Sorry
So-
about the anxiety.
That's good though. That's the way that you convince people to play games. Is you're so bad at them that people go,
I
I
have
could do
to
better than that."
redress the balance of the universe by
Or-
getting this game and playing it better.
It's like those. You ever see those mobile game ads where it's like, "Why is this game so hard?" And it's like video of someone playing a game like an absolute idiot.
Yeah,
You're
you're
like,
like,
"Oh, just
I can
let
do
me.
that. Yeah.
I'll do it."
Yeah,
and then you don't
I
realise.
got one of those the other day because I was playing some like rubbish
Was it
match
your-
3 puzzler.
Yeah.
And it was like a hidden objects game, and it's like find 7 peacocks, and there's literally just a picture of 7 peacocks. I'm like, these are not hidden
Why
objects.
is this so hard?
These are just objects.
Furious emoji.
Does that work? Do you think that kind of game advertising works? Where you're
Absolutely,
like, this
yeah.
game looks easy. I want to play the easiest game possible.
The thing I don't get how they can get away with
What?
for those mobile game ads is they will
Yeah.
have a clip of a game,
Yeah.
and it's nothing like the actual gameplay. It's like someone going through a forest and they're using different items or something.
Oh, and it's all 3D, and
Or
it's
in a
like
house,
poser
and-
3D models.
yeah,
like,
and then you download it, and they're
Pew,
all
pew.
match 3 gem puzzlers that have
I know.
nothing to do with that. I
know,
how,
Andy.
how is that allowed?
I know.
I don't know.
may not represent actual gameplay.
Yeah, well, I guess that covers,
Yeah,
that covers everything.
exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone does that.
Do a trailer for D&D, which is just Pirates of the Caribbean, and it may
What?
not represent actual video.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
It's just Orlando Bloom and what's his face,
Yeah,
and then it's like
just
may
cut
not
them out of
represent
place.
actual gameplay. Yeah.
Then we'll get away with it.
That seems fine.
Yeah, were there any more comments from
Yeah,
people?
loads and
You got
loads.
loads of comments. All right, cool.
Kim Stein's a new member. Matt
Hey.
Taylor says toss
Welcome.
a coin to your Witcher and tosses us 2 coins actually. So
Bam.
thank you very much.
Andy's a Witcher
Got it.
in his free time.
Yeah.
Dranis Alkir says pick up the keys for my new place today. Moving this weekend, life just got 1000% better.
Congratulations, Dranos.
1000%.
Well
Pretty big
done
increase.
on your own place.
Shell Claire is a new member. Jade Brooke is also a new member. Rui Vasquez says again Bulbasaur is the best.
All right, all right.
Patrick Long says
I get
Torchic
it.
was the best.
Torchic. I'm going to say
okay.
that's some kind of firebird.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Michael Schmidt donates. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, and then Chicken Barma John was like, Andy's mic may be off or malfunctioning. Obviously, it's fixed now. But thank you for the heads up, everybody
it.
who heads up to us. Brian Schoner says, yay, more adventure. I need to write another song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Ballad of Peak Performance was great. So, yeah, we'll get a balance. Sorry, a ballad
Yeah.
of Exhibition Impossible.
Yeah. Oh, did you ever answer what game is Andy going to start streaming? So short beard.
Yeah, I'm going
in
to
the
do
comments.
some. I'm going to do some Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm going to start from not quite the very start because the very start is long and linear and boring.
I like the Hateful Eight stuff in the snow.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, it just goes on for ages and everyone's miserable.
And you're just like slowly
Yeah.
trudging around in the snow.
So I've set it up. I did the prologue and then I sorted out Arthur's look, and now I'm ready to go.
All the important stuff is
Yeah.
in place.
Because they're
Both
like,
of which took exactly the same
Are
amount
you
of
gonna
time.
stream the whole thing like start to finish?
well, I'll see how far we get.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'd like to start early on and then just play along with people at home,
Oh,
do
that'd be
what
nice.
they want.
Oh, you should play it that way where you never go and get Micah out of prison. And you never go and beat up that guy that redacted and causes
And
you
redacted.
to redact it.
Yeah.
Spoilers for Red Dead Redemption 2, obviously. So the game just becomes this like blissful utopian cowboy
Yeah.
simulator,
I'll
and nothing bad ever happens to Arthur Morgan.
Just go and live up in the hills.
And occasionally we
having a
can
good
go
time.
and check in with Micah in prison.
Yeah, and
Be
just
like,
take selfies outside his jail cell.
I would be up for that. I'd be up
Yeah.
for Andy's alternative universe Arthur Morgan.
Yeah.
Where everything is nice and he wears good clothes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's coming soon.
Shout
I just
out
need
for
to
that.
get my streaming set up, but I wanted to get the Oxventure edits done before that, just in case I managed to break my laptop. So
Wow. You're going to
That's
stream
what's-
real hard, huh?
yeah, I am. I'm
Really
gonna go
tear up that laptop.
that mustache and hair combination it requires a lot of processing power. I mean, you can't just stream that on a regular
Yeah.
computer.
But Simho Gaming says, no, we need a 3-hour stream of Andy creating a character. So,
Okay.
do you want to just stream shopping for clothes with Arthur Morgan?
Well, I mean, I've got to save before I sorted out the outfit and stuff, so I could just give you the raw material Arthur, and then on the first stream.
And then explain how you make him look so good.
On the first stream, we'll take him out and get him groomed.
Like Queer Eye, but with Arthur Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be so
Makeover.
great. Yeah. Oh my god. I
Yeah.
love it. All right.
Claire T says, how did Jay know that's exactly how I'm replaying Red Dead right now? Claire, it's inspired. That's what I'm going to do if I ever get around to playing it for a second time.
Yeah, it's the
I'm
only
gonna
way
just
to
do
do
the
it.
fun, nice stuff, and also it probably makes the game like 2/3 shorter.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, it makes the
depends.
game indefinitely long because you'll never finish it,
Yeah.
basically. So that's fine.
Yeah.
That's
Perfect.
fine.
Perfect.
Yeah. Jordan Salve Hudgens says, I broke him out with only a bow.
Wow.
Is that
Not sure how you-
possible?
You got to blow up the wall. How did he do that with a bow?
Did he shoot some explosives maybe? Does that count?
Yeah, probably.
All right, okay. Hey, me and my sister Santana are big fans of the show. Shout out New Zealand, says Cypress Isles. Hey, Cypress and Santana.
Shout out to New Zealand.
New Zealand, it's lovely there, I hear.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. All right. Scoop Moose says you guys show play old games you've missed.
Should play old games.
Should play. I think that was going to say, like Ellen is doing, perhaps Hitman Contract.
Oh, I don't know. Having played the most recent Hitman, I don't know if I could go backwards mechanically. I'd be trying to press buttons
Oh, that would
don't
be
exist.
yes, because that is one of those franchises that does like kind of redo its controls. So maybe.
I think that would be tricky.
But games that you've missed other than Hitman Contract,
Yes.
maybe?
Yeah, like
maybe?
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
Yes, because Andy's never
Which
played
I've never
Bloodlines.
played.
Incredibly, Andy's never played Bloodlines 1, and I think you would enjoy it most of all.
I think I would.
So
Maybe that's an upcoming stream.
Yeah, get you teed up
me
for
ready.
Bloodlines 2 when it
Alright.
comes out.
I'm excited.
Give you an education.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chicken Parmesan says, has anyone on the Ox team played Disco Elysium? I keep on going back and forth on getting it. Any other recommendations about indie or hidden gem games? I am really looking forward to Disco Elysium coming out on Xbox. I know it's obviously it's been out on PC for a while. It is coming to consoles.
Yeah, that's the reason I haven't
It was
played
meant
it
to
yet.
be quite early
either.
this year, so I guess it's coming imminently. I hear such great things about it. I was listening to a bunch of podcasts where they were talking about it being like maybe their game of the year. It sounds really, really interesting, like the closest simulation you get to doing like a tabletop RPG with a real life storyteller, like a real life dungeon master.
Okay.
But obviously it's
Yeah.
simulated. It's a video game, but it sounds incredibly interesting. So Chicken Parmesan, I can't recommend it as in I've played it, but I am going to play it if that's a strong enough recommendation for you. So yeah, that's a whole bunch of comments.
Yeah, indie game wise, I've been playing Sea Salt, which is like Hotline Miami,
Oh.
but you're Cthulhu.
And that's on Game Pass, isn't it? Sea Salt.
It is, yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like top down, pixely, and you have all these like Cthulhu minions, and you have to sort of overwhelm villagers, and
Nice.
yeah, it's fun. I would recommend that, and it's free.
I played Vampire Coteries of New York talking about vampire games, and that they've just announced the Switch release date today, and that will be March 24th, so not long to wait for that as well.
Yeah,
It'd be really nice to play on the Switch. It's like a visual novel type thing, but with branching narratives and different characters and things like that. So
Cool. All right. Well, those were some great comments. Thank you for sending them all in. And Mike, get back over here.
Yeah,
We're
all
gonna
right.
Close.
And I like all my streams to have, a kernel of truth. And that truth is hire more janitors. Because now I'm 100 grand in debt. The debt is getting worse. And it's because there aren't enough people to clear up the vomit and bust the ghosts and that there's trash everywhere.
have to fire some doctors.
Oh, I can't fire at doctors. Oh no! Whoa! Look at these. The queues are like, there's a riot. There's a full-on ghost riot happening. Wow! Oh no! Bankruptcy warning!
That's it for Show of the Week Live. It was live.
yeah, thanks for watching.
Sure, live. And before you go, why don't we do something a little bit special? If we all press the like button at exactly the same time, probably something cool will happen.
Yeah, like what though?
Like, light will turn on the desk of some Google employee. Wouldn't that be nice? And they'll look at it and they'll go like, nice.
Yeah, well, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Like Spike.
Like
Some Google employee right now.
Like,
Mind is just blown.
it finally happened.
Yeah.
That light was worthwhile.
Thanks
See
for
you
watching.
next time.
We'll see you next
Bye.
time. Well,
All right.
another successful
Yes.
Show of the Week live in the books, in the books, in the books.
Oh, you ruined it.
In the can.
Ruined it with that
It's fine.
stumble.
We're not live anymore. This
Cancelled.
is
No, we are still live.
I can say whatever I want.
No, look, right up there.
About how the UFOs, they're real. Yeah.
Is the Earth flat as well?
Yeah, you better believe it, Mike.
All right.
Actually, it's a pyramid.
Wow, okay. Is that weird? Is it weird when you get to the top and you can
Whoa,
go
we're still live. You can't reveal the secrets
Okay,
that I didn't
all right.
realise.
All right.
The secrets of the
Fair
pyramid world.
enough. Let's see if we've got any final
I'm going to be in
comments.
so much trouble
But,
with the Pyramid Society.
What's
Thank
coming
you.
up this week then? Tomorrow?
List feature type stuff.
Yeah. What's it about? Spoiler.
It's about multiplayer modes, right?
Yeah.
Interesting multiplayer modes that are too beautiful
Do you
for
remember
this world.
Assassin's Creed multiplayer? That was good, wasn't
That
it?
was excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Arkham
Do you want to hear us talking about it? Come back
weirdly
tomorrow.
balanced.
And then Friday, Oxventure. Dungeons and Dragons happening on Friday, friends. Get ready for your weekend with an episode of Dungeons and Dragons. How long is it? Like an hour?
Yeah, it's like an hour.
Like an hour of Dungeons
Episode
and
one,
Dragons
it's like
to
an
start
hour.
your weekend.
hour-long episodes.
Yeah.
Weekly.
Yeah.
They're going to be weekly.
Weekly.
Plus
yeah.
maybe something additional that I'm not allowed to talk about.
What?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
Should
that
I
is.
know what that is?
You guys find out it's something that's
You're not allowed to do it.
arrived
Whatever it
quite
is.
late, but it might happen. So keep an eye out for that as well.
I forbid it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forbid
No, you'll love
this
it. I
from
promise.
happening.
But I just need
That's
to.
what you said last time.
I need to
Yeah.
sign an NDA and
We
send it
hate
back,
it.
and then I'll be able to tell you about
Oh
it.
God.
No, I forbid it.
I don't.
Um,
I don't know what it is, and I don't trust it.
Yeah.
Sorry says I advocate for Cube Earth. Cube Earth.
Cube
Cube Earth. That's crazy talk.
Yeah.
Cube Earth.
How hollow is it though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nougat Centre.
Oh my God.
What's your weekend plan, Andy? What are you doing this weekend?
Gonna put together the Oxventure.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
On the weekend?
Yeah, I'm gonna work all weekend on it. It's so meticulous.
Now
I've
you're
gotta
just
make-
playing for sympathy
I've got to make
from these people.
Dobbs' little expression
Yeah,
change.
yeah.
It
Look how he
takes-
suffers for
That's
you.
it, yeah.
Look how he suffers most of all.
I'm going to hide in my house and hope and wash my hands constantly. That's my plan.
I'm
for the
going to
weekend.
go home and wash my hands, but then touch my face all weekend.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
It's
super
have a
clean
real-
You
hands
can
and
do
then
it
have
if
a
you're
real.
at home and your
And
hands
you've
are
washed
clean.
your hands. You're allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
real
Otherwise,
face
wash your
touching.
hands and don't touch your face.
Never
And look
realised
after
how
each
much I
other.
love touching my face until this last week. Do it all the time.
Yeah, I know. You realise
Andy,
that.
you're touching your face right now.
Yeah.
Do you not notice?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't do it.
I'm dead. I
Do it.
alcohol. with
Callum
my
Gray
hands.
says maybe UFOs think you're not real, Andy. Think about that.
God, he's right.
That's the other thing I'll do this weekend. Kitty Petrova reminds me is I'll watch the Australian Grand Prix if it happens.
Oh.
I'm assuming it's going to happen. They're all there, ready to go. But
I'm
who
going to
knows?
watch more Castlevania season
I'm gonna
3.
watch the Castlevania Grand
Sexy
Prix.
makeout vampires.
It's the Vampire Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Check out
With
if
the
Lords,
Vampire.
if Lords of Shadows on Game Pass, because then you
Alright.
can watch Castlevania
Play Lords of Shadow.
play Lords of Shadow too.
All right, cool.
So, all right.
Screen
Well,
it. Yeah.
thank you so much for joining us for another Show of the Week live. Thank you to Colm, who's been running the show as well.
Thanks,
in
Colm.
place of John, who's not around at the moment. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we will
We'll
see you next time.
See you in the,
Same
the
time,
live
same
stream
place.
chat at 5 UK time on Friday.
Yes.
For the Adventure.
Be there for the premiere. It'll be really
See
good
you there.
fun.
We'll catch
And then
you
next
in there.
Wednesday for Show of the Week Live.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.